Welcome back to the James McGee Show. I am your host. I am James McGee. It's Friday. We know what it means. The world doesn't give a fuck. Stay tuned for a few words on a Friday afternoon about what the world doesn't give a fuck about.
And you know what? The world doesn't give a fuck. We have to face the harsh reality
that the world doesn't care about our hardships and strife. We have to take life by the balls and yank it. And now your host for the world doesn't give a fuck, James
Mickey.
Happy Friday afternoon and welcome back. So, Friday afternoons, or to remind us going into the weekend that the world does not give a fuck. And what do they not give a fuck about? They don't give a fuck about us. They do not care about us. They care about our heartache, our strife, who hurts our feelings. So that's what we discuss on Fridays. So today, real quick, know your Friday afternoon is busy. Hopefully, you're going into a good weekend. We'll talk about forgiveness. So, why is forgiveness important? And here a lot of times, and we've said it, and I've said it, and you've said it, that I'm not forgiving them. They don't deserve my forgiveness. Well, forgiveness is absolutely not about them. Forgiveness is 100% about you. Forgiving them does not mean you have to have the same relationship with them. It doesn't mean you have to have any relationship with them. What forgiveness means is you moving on, them not being a thought in your head anymore until you forgive them for the betrayal or whatever they did. Then you're not going to move on because let me hurt your feelings a little bit. They're not thinking about you. You're not a thought in their head, but you're constantly thinking about them and what was done to you. Well, first off, it was done for you, not to you. Think about it like that. It was done for you, not to you. It was done for you to learn a lesson. It was done for you to be able to see what this person is about. Wasn't done to you. So when you think of it that way, it will help that forgiveness. It was done for you. It was done for you so you can create boundaries, whatever that is necessary, and not have the victim mindset. Yeah, it was wrong. It hurts and it's wrong, and you're constantly rehearsing that conversation in your head constantly. All you're doing is run around rehearsing that conversation in your head about the one that you're going to have with them when they finally come to you and ask for your forgiveness and ask for and admit that they were wrong. Well, they're not having a conversation in their head, rehearsing about the one they're going to have with you because it's not a thought in their head because they're a piece of shit. They're a narcissistic piece of shit and you're not a thought in their head. So you've got to forgive them. You've got to move on. And like I said, create that boundary. Hey, make them dead to you, but forgive them. And when you forgive them, then they are no longer in your head. You're not walking around rehearsing that conversation. That's never going to happen because they've moved on. They don't even think about it anymore because that's the type of person that they are. And how can I speak on this, man? Because I've done it. I've done it, and it just beat me down, controlled my life, and I had to realize that. So if you're carrying something around, because I can promise you, the world does not give a fuck about your feelings. They don't care that somebody betrayed you, and you still have to be the good person you are and do the things that you have to do to be a productive person, whether it's your job, whether it's your family and relationship. Think about what you were carrying around with you and how it is affecting your relationships, how's it affecting you as whatever. So it's hurting you. The the aftermath, because you keep carrying on, are hurting you more than the actual betrayal. because it is controlling every part of your life. So think about that. Have a good Friday. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive them for you. Fuck them. It is not about them. Forgiveness is 100% about you. Happy Friday. McGee is out.